Hello and welcome back to Palmnet Africa. You have been requesting for the part 2 of Miss Bhakti Modi's story, and here we are. Join in and keep your comments coming. Thank you. Tell us about your life before, in terms of even working, dancing, kickboxing and all that.
Yes.
In relation also to life after, like now, and how you're adapting back to your normal life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a bit of a party animal before.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd hardly spend any time at home. I'm a total foodie. I used to love eating outside majority of the time. By Friday nights, I'm always, in the clubs planning something with my friends. There was also a lot of other events that took place in my life, which were not so pleasant. At that point, I started to lose myself as a person. I don't know, I wasn't really appreciating life as such. I was basically living life without a purpose, because at that point I was really questioning on everything that was going wrong in my life. Why does this have to happen to me? Why should I be the one going through? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something that's harming people? Like, what am I doing wrong in my life that I have to keep facing, such problems? And I would own up and say I did take my life for granted. I said, you know what, I'll take a 360 and there's no happiness around me. But it's because I really clouded my brain, and I kept on attracting that, there's no happiness. So even when there was happiness in front of me, I was probably not even noticing it. And then happened this journey. From December till now, and that was a complete game changer for me. I really look at life differently. My belief in God has definitely changed. I'd stopped believing in God for a certain period of time, I think after I lost my brother. And I think God made it up to me as well after coming out of cancer, because yes, there's doctors, there is your family, there is your own strength, there's your own ability to fight back. There's all that, but there's a God at the end of the day who's there with you. The universe doesn't leave you. So yes, I'm happy that came back. Also, if I had to compare myself last year and, or probably in the last few years and now, I'm really appreciating life. I'm appreciating the people around me, starting with family, starting with friends, even if it's your work, your boss. I'm really appreciating each and every individual around me, and especially those who have really played a big part during my journey, because the support I received was, from them was amazing. And I know I've had a lot to lose. I can't go back to my normal self in terms of, being in the clubs Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or I can't do my dancing, I can't do my kickboxing, I can't do my gymming, I can't do a lot of things that I was enjoying doing, but that's fine. You lose in life, but you also gain a lot of things in return. You sometimes, like, I never knew I could read a book. I never knew I was good at painting. I never knew I could enroll in a course at my age, while I'm working as well. So there's many things. I never knew I would want to learn how to play an instrument. So there's many hidden things. Hobbies that come, you come within yourself as well. So yes, I'm focusing more on those rather than what I can't do. It's what I can do now.
Tell us about the challenges that you would want to communicate to other people who could be battling something, maybe cancer or not cancer, but just a challenge in their lives, what would you tell them now that you have gone through this successfully and we are now recovering?
It's not just cancer that can attack your body. There is so many ailments out there, and if it's not an ailment, they could be mental health issues as well. That could put people down. But what I would like to say is that you're not alone in this journey. You have to keep your spirits. Losing hope is not, is not even an option. If you have to seek for help, if you have to reach out to your family and friends, talk about it. Do not suffer in silence. We all have to be our brother's keepers, and do not lose hope. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how dark a room can get, it doesn't mean that you can't find a way out. We need to remember that it gets really dark at night before you could see sunshine. So every day is one step closer to victory.
If you were to write an autobiography of yourself, what would you call it and why?
I would call it my pink powers.
Pink powers.
Yes, because cancer, we know pink is the color.
Yes.
So far, it's the hardest thing that I have battled. And yes, I think that would be a perfect title.
Tell me, what would be your parting shot to our viewers?
Yes, like I said earlier, do not lose hope at all. Keep on attracting positive things in your life. You are what you attract. Be kind, be good, do good. And I think life can eat healthy. There's 3 things that my oncologist had told me, a lifestyle, having a good lifestyle, having a good diet, and having things in moderation would be key. Do not neglect your body. Any pain you feel or anything that's off about your body, always go and ask the doctors. There's no harm in getting a second opinion. So yes, but please try and get the diagnosis of whatever you're battling at the right time. Yeah, rather than neglecting your body, which actually I did, and that's why my recovery period turned out to be a lot longer. So that's the message I would want to pass to everyone.
Oh, thank you. Before we could close, tell us the role of family and other systems, support systems that you would require when you're going through a challenge.
Having family next to you is literally having everything one could ask for. Please always love and respect your parents. Not just your parents, your siblings, your partner, anyone. It could be your friend, it could be a guardian. Please always be there for them as well during their hard time. My mom and dad were with me throughout. Within a blink of an eye, I mean, there was no day that they made me feel uncomfortable. They were there throughout. And yes, having especially your mom besides you really gives you a lot of strength. So yes, I think it's very important and if you're unfortunate enough, then, pick somebody who's next to you, because having a support system during a tough time like this really solves half the problem. Yeah.
Well, there you have it from Miss Bhakti Modi. Thank you very much for following. Remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel at Pamnet Africa. Keep it locked and keep your comments coming. Asanteni sana and God bless you.